All right, welcome back, everybody. The time now is 6:47 on your Tuesday morning, August the 5th. I'm meteorologist Jeremiah Stewart coming at you this morning with really mainly clear skies out over the Permian Basin for this morning once again. Saw some of those showers and storms yesterday morning off towards DFW. Really, all of the state of Texas is fairly quiet as we get started for our Tuesday morning. My weather headlines for West Texas, as I mentioned, calling for mostly dry conditions today with plenty of sunshine. I do think by later on this weekend into the weekend, the heat dome that caused that record high temperature of 105 yesterday in Midland, I think that'll start to try to break down a little bit and lead to slightly cooler conditions with some of those clouds building in, especially as we go into the first portion of next week. But for this morning, we're tracking temperatures on the comfortable side across West Texas. We're sitting at 78 into Midland, 77 through Fort Stockton and Monahans, about 73 off towards our friends in Jaw, New Mexico, 74 in Abilene, and then 69 through Eaton and Menard, about 73 degrees right now here in San Angelo. Clear skies across the board, really from Van Horn through Balmorhea, Fort Stockton, Midland, looking at mainly clear skies, and really much of Texas faring very well this morning, aside from southeastern Texas, and even them not really seeing a whole bunch, just some of these light to moderate showers kind of moving in from the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of America this morning at about, say, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Those should try to push into Houston, and not really expecting any of this activity to affect West Texas as we go throughout the next couple of hours. But we do have that small chance for some showers today, right around 4 or 5 o'clock today during the heat of the day, into some of our higher terrains off towards tomorrow for our Alpine, about a 5 to 10% coverage there. Those burn out, and then as we go into Wednesday, could see another flare up, but those should stay off towards New Mexico as we go in the second half of Wednesday. Looking beyond that, we're looking hot and steamy across West Texas, upper 90s and lower 100s on Thursday, and same deal as we go into Friday. But as I mentioned before, going into this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we will see a very subtle weather pattern change for this weekend. High pressure does try to retract just a little bit, as you can see here, that orange shading, not as expansive as what it has been all week long across the area. So that'll bring in some added cloud coverage and some slightly cooler conditions as we go into our Saturday and Sunday and extending into next week as well. But for today, hot and steamy across West Texas, right around 102 into Midland, 101 into Odessa, about 95 down towards Fort Davis, and 97 through Alpine and Marathon. 99 today in Abilene, and about, say, 100 today into Robert Lee. My 7-day forecast features dry weather across the board for the next 7 days through the Big Country and the Concho Valley, upper 90s for the next few days in San Angelo, and lower 100s into Abilene for the next few days, with some cooler conditions as we go into next week. A small chance for showers by the time we get into next Monday.